my fellow 4th graders, my name is Jibin Joseph, and I'm here to help you guys out with some 4th grade math. Alright, so we're going to start with number 3, and it's asking us to solve for x. So when multiplying, in order to solve for x, we basically got to multiply everything on this side. So basically what we're going to do, we know that 5 times 2 is 10. So it would be 6 times 10 is equal to 120. And then 10 times x is 10x. So 10x is equal to 120. So in order to get the 10 out of this side, you had to divide it from both sides. So basically you had to divide 10 from x and then 10 from 120. And once you do that, you should get x is equal to 12. Alright, so now let's try some division. So let's do number 5. So with this, it's basically around the same thing, but it could get more confusing. So basically for this, it's saying x divided by 12 is equal to 40x. Or 40. But basically in order to solve this, we had to rewrite it. Well, we don't have to, but it would be more simple. So another way to write x divided by 12 is 112 times x. Times x. And another way to write 112 times x is x over 12. So we could write this as x over 12 is equal to 40. So basically, to get rid of the division part, you're going to want to multiply 12 by both sides. Since instead of dividing this, we're multiplying, and multiplying will cancel out the dividing. So basically, in order to do this, you want to multiply 12 by both sides. So times 12 times 12. So your answer should be x is equal to 480. Alright, so I know I had to erase this, but it's so you guys could see all of them, because this is really important stuff. Alright, let's resume. Now we're going to try addition. So it is saying x plus 99 is equal to 467. So in order to do this, we had to get rid of 99 from both sides. So in order to do this, we do the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. So you subtract 99 from both sides. And once you subtract 99 from both sides, you should get x is equal to, you gotta do quick math over here. And then once you're done, you should get 368. So the answer is x is equal to 368. And now finally, let's do some subtraction. So basically, the question is saying x minus 78 is equal to 231. So in order to find x, you had to do the opposite of subtraction. And what's the opposite of subtraction, boys and girls? Addition. So basically, you might be wondering what you add here. Well, basically, when it says x minus 78, that could also be written as x plus negative 78 is equal to 231. So when you write it as negative 78, you basically want to get rid of the negative, you want to make it positive or equal 0. So you want to do plus 78 to both sides. So if you do that, your answer will be basically 309. So the answer to this is x is equal to 309. Alright, so now we figured all of the different types of equations with variables, so let's move on to the next section. Order of operations. So basically, in order to remember your order of operations, remember PEMDAS. P-E-M-D-A-S. P is for parentheses. E is for exponent. M is for multiplication. D is for division. A is for addition. And S is for subtraction. However, with the M and the D and the A and the S, basically whenever there's multiplication and division, you don't just go multiplication then division. You read it like how you read a book, from left to right. And same goes with addition and subtraction. So I guess let's figure out, what should we do? Let's do number 6. So basically first we're going to want to look for P. Is there any P in parentheses? Yes, there's a parentheses there and a parentheses there. So basically you want to read it from left to right, like how you read a book. So 16 minus 5 is 11. So that would be 11 times, and then 8 plus 18 minus 6. And again, you read it from left to right. So 18 plus 8 is equal to 26. And then 26 minus 6 is equal to 20. So 11 times 20. And then you just perform multiplication, and your answer will be as follows. And if you guys need to know, you want to do 20 times 11, 0, 2, 0, 2, and your answer is 220. Alright, let's do number 11. So first, again, you want to look for parentheses. And, well, look at here. This parentheses right here. 16 minus 16, that is 0. So your equation now should be 16 times 4 times 10 times 0 plus 103. So in order to do this, and there's a lot of multiplication here, guys, but you want to do it from left to right. So first you do 16 times 4. So 16 times 4 is 64. But if you're having trouble with that, you could always do it like this, and you get 64. So now you have 64 times 10 times 0 plus 103. So now you do 64 times 10. 64 times 10, if you're having trouble, it's 64 times 10. So the answer is 640. And then times 0 plus 103. You see, boys and girls, if we looked at this problem in a different way, we may have got the wrong answer. But since we know 640 times 0 is 0, then we move the 0 down, and then we do 0 plus 103, and your answer is 103. So a common problem is that people multiply in any order they want. And if they started off with a 10 times 0, their answer would have been completely different. So this is why it is important to do it in order. And let's move on to multiplication. Again, multiplication should be really easy, so we'll skim through this. So we'll start with number 1, 124 times 100, 124 times 100, 0 times 4 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 4 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 1 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, and now you add them all up, and your answer is 12,400. Let's do number 7. 401 times 24. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 4 is 16. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. And now you add it all up. 4. 0 plus 2 is 2. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 1 is 9. Your answer is 9,624. And we'll do one more. Number 12. So 422 times 86. 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13, and 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17, and then 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is 33. Now you add it all up. 2 plus nothing is 2, 6 plus 3 is 9, 7 plus 5 is 12, and then carry the 1, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6, and 3 plus nothing is 3. So the answer is 36,292. And let's move on to word problems, your favorite. Let's do some word problems. So let's do number 3. So it is saying Tom, Julia, Mike, and Fran have 175 cards to use in a certain game. They decided to share them equally. How many cards should each one take, and how many cards are left? So we know there are 4 of them, Tom, Julia, Mike, and Fran. They have 170 cards, and they want to share them equally. It's asking how many cards should each one take and how many cards are left. So basically, since we know there's 4 people and 175 cards, we do simple division. So 175 divided by 4. So 4 goes into 1 0 times, but 4 goes into 17 4 times. So 17 minus 16 is 1, bring down the 5. 4 goes into 15 3 times, so 15 minus 15 minus 12 is 3, so they each get 43 cards, and there will be 3 left over. And that's it, boys and girls. Have a nice day.